So Lauren and Katie, who are the originators of the story, essentially sent you a love letter to bring you on board. What did it say?
It basically, we were saying we have to reread the letter because we can't remember exactly what it was, but the tone of it was, so flattering just about them being fans. And then it was talking about how they felt like I did this very unique thing of being able to be both funny and sexy at the same time and have like a strength and a vulnerability and a certain sense of freedom in my work and an unself-consciousness that people don't usually have, but still is sexy. All that stuff that it just felt so amazing that they saw all of that in me, and I just so appreciate it. And they had written such a genius script, and to ask me to be a part of it, that they had written it with me in mind, and then to also come on as an executive producer was like, it was such a dream come true.
As an executive producer, what did you kind of want to bring forward with the story and the characters that you didn't feel like was being represented on film or that we weren't seeing?
Well, I think we really wanted to tell a story about female friendship that felt real, that felt grounded, and, their script was so smart and had gone through so many different journeys, because originally when it was potentially going to be made in more of a studio world, and it was a much broader story. There were more characters. There were, there was a man that worked at a sex shop who drove a penis car, and so
now I'm kind of sad that's not
I know, but it's better that it's not there, and we just really wanted to have relatable women, telling a story about the intimacies of friendship and about what it is to sort of learn about yourself in the face of your friend, and to own your sexuality as a means to get to know yourself, and and to have something that's felt fresh, that had a point of view, that was fun to watch, that felt real, that was funny, and that was something that we would want to watch. And that's what we really set out to do. And also kind of like an homage to a lot of the 80s movies that we grew up watching and loving, like, with Shelley Long and Bette Midler and Goldie Hawn and Diane Keaton, and sort of a spirit of those women that got lost a little bit, I think.
It did get lost. I think the clever hook, too, is that it's basically a rom-com.
Totally.
Like, about women falling in love with each other. And then, so you have these kind of homages to, like, Dirty Dancing, which, by the way, was amazing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was a dream Dan said.
That was kind of hilarious to me. But what do you think? There's so few good rom-coms, too. So what do you think the tropes of a really great rom-com are, and why do they translate so perfectly to this story?
Well, I think that, Lauren and Katie were so smart in subverting that story of taking a really clear dynamic and a clear construct of a story of there's a meet cute, you fall in love, you have a fight, you get back together, and that's a simple, great way to storytell, but I just think there's lots of different kinds of relationships in life besides just a romantic one, and you could essentially, I would love to see this kind of setup with a mother and daughter, like I think that dynamic is so strong, and there's so much more going on in women's lives than just the guy they have a crush on. And don't get me wrong, I love rom-coms, I talk about boys all the time, but it's just nice to see something else, I think.
Thank you so much. We're looking forward to seeing it on AMC.
Thank you.